The first labor strike in recorded history occurred in Egypt in the 12th century BC. In the 18th century in England, factory worker unions resorted to nationwide strikes, which triggered government intervention, and employers formed an employers association. The first workers' strike in India took place in Nagpur in 1877. By 1933, formation of workers' unions, unrests and strikes had increased, leading to the establishment of the Employers Federation of India in Bombay. In 1962, labor disputes in Yadalam mills, Myco and other factories in Bangalore triggered the formation of the first ever Employers Association in Karnataka, the Mysore State Employers Association, by advocates Shri G.K. Govind Bhatt and Shri B.R. Putnanjappa. Shri Putnanjappa became the first secretary of the association, with its first registered office at his house. Soon after taking over the role, Shri Putnanjappa launched the first ever circular service highlighting industrial relations issues, court judgments and government notifications. In 1972, following the untimely demise of Shri Putnanjappa, his nephew and junior, Shri B.C. Prabhakar, advocate, was nominated as the Joint Secretary. His induction into KEA heralded a new era for the association. In 1973, Mysore State Employers Association was renamed as Karnataka Employers Association, and KEA got its affiliation to the apex bodies All India Organization of Employers, New Delhi, and Employers Federation of India. In the early 80s, AIOE, in conjunction with the International Labour Organization, started to conduct seminars in Bangalore through KEA. The efficient manner in which KEA organized these workshops was recognized and appreciated by both ILO and AIOE. This led to the nomination of Shri B.C. Prabhakar to several international workshops globally. The year 1986 was a landmark year for KEA. It celebrated its Silver Jubilee amidst much fanfare. In the 90s, Shri Prabhakar and the office bearers of KEA kept the spirits of the association members high by holding several training workshops and seminars on various topics. In 1998, Shri Prabhakar led an Indian delegation of key business executives and Employers Association leaders to Tokyo for a study program on total quality management hosted by NICC Japan. In 2005, Shri B.C. Prabhakar was befittingly elected the president of KEA in recognition of his exemplary contributions. After Shri Prabhakar took over as president, KEA never had a dull moment. The crowning jewel was the 2007 release of Shri Prabhakar's book, Gender Sensitivity at Workplace, published by ILO. 2007 was also the year when KEA became the first employers association in the country to launch its own website. With this multitude of activities and achievements that spanned 5 decades, KEA celebrated its Golden Jubilee in 2012. Between 2012 and 2019, KEA continued its journey of holding seminars, workshops, and training programs, with more and more companies becoming its members. Under the stewardship of Shri B.C. Prabhakar, KEA's membership grew from 118 in 1972 to 750 members as on date. The circular service, launched back in 1963, continues even to this day. In the past 60 years, 6,000 circulars have been issued by KEA, which has become an invaluable reference database for the IR and HR community. 2020, the dark period of the COVID-19 pandemic. KEA worked round the clock during the lockdowns to protect the interests of employers. Through its strong advocacy, KEA caused the government to issue several clarificatory notifications to ensure continuity of operations of industries in accordance with COVID protocols, which was critical to the economy at the time. The media also widely published the guidance provided by Shri B.C. Prabhakar throughout this difficult time. In 2022, emerging from the pandemic and having gone above its call of duty, KEA proudly celebrates its Diamond Jubilee and 60 years of championing the cause of employers. And now, on the threshold of a new phase, KEA marches forward with the renewed vision and mission of fostering harmonious employer-employee relations to make Karnataka a preferred industrial destination.